thanks to the Great Mother for another day of waking up and seeing the light of day again. I also want to give thanks to the seven ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, the angels, the ancestors. And I ask, please protect those that are striving for righteousness, that are doing all they can to get righteousness and to gain righteousness and to display righteousness, to protect us from those that are claiming to be righteous but that are actually unrighteous, that are actually attacking us who are those who are striving for righteousness. Protect us from those that claim to be righteous and are unrighteous, that are attacking us on a daily basis. And with that, I say Ashe, Aye, Bobo, and I want to say thank you for another moon day. All right. All right. I want to give thanks to Fleurburn and Rod Hayes. I was watching some of their live. They said some amazing things. It confirmed a lot of stuff that I said. There's a lot of stuff that I know that I don't talk on YouTube about. Now, that's why I wanted to give thanks to the Great Mother, because I knew I was, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. A lot of y'all really need to understand, when a brother tell y'all in the beginning there was a priestesshood before there was a priesthood. Y'all need to watch that live. A lot of y'all are going and asking the Most High for help, and y'all asking Jesus for help. When Rod and Fleurburn broke down, the Greek name for Jesus is actually Isis, a set. And every time I come on here, I give thanks to the Great Mother. I done told people on my stream that Isis is Yemoja. I said all of this. Horu is Shango. Man. You ever go through a feeling when you know that you putting it out there, and then you get the confirmation from the universe? I specifically told everybody that watched me, I said the Great Mother sent me here herself. And she told me, even though she has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles, one of her names is Oshun. I told y'all that. Then to top all of that, there were not 12 tribes of Israel, y'all. It was 13, but it was actually the 13 tribes of Isis, a set. Dr. Malachi York was trying to teach that to the Nawabians before he was taken away. There was an old video or an old recording that a young lady said, what if the Savior was a female? And he said, I quote, I've been waiting for you, I forgot how many years he said. He said, he went into full detail about if the Savior or the being was actually feminine, because they're talking about her claiming her throne back. Many people are misconstruing this. I've been telling everybody about the great mother, how she symbolizes the dark and how she created the light. And everybody try to attack a brother. Y'all know who y'all are. Trying to say that darkness is not the key. When you come out triple darkness, which is the womb, the three trimesters, when you were in the womb of your mother, the triple darkness itself, which is also connected to the cosmos. I've been saying this, and Rod and Fleurburn broke it all down in layman's terms so you can follow. There's so many things I want to say that they were saying. I'm like, finally, somebody that's saying so much things that I want to say. So now, so now, when I'm talking to you about the Great Mother, you can't deny it now. There was no 12 tribes. It was 13 tribes of Israel, which is dealing with the original and real 13 bloodlines. And that bloodline is connected to the Sudanese bloodline that all of us that are melanated have that connection to, which goes back to the original tribes of Israel, or Isis, Ra, and El. Isis was symbolizing the moon, Ra the sun. Il represents Saturn. Point blank period. Look, even a teacher gotta listen to other people to break stuff down. Even a teacher gotta listen to other scholars to break stuff down, to go back and clarify how it's all interconnected. Listen, Kerbilon is not the only name for Africa. Rod even said that one of the original names of Africa was Sudan. Sudan is connected to Tamaray over there in Africa, Ethiopia. They divided those two because Sudan had the most pyramids over there in the beginning. And he also mentioned how this country, which a lot of us know, and even Dr. Malachi York said it, that this was Kemet or Egypt of the West. This was Kemet or Egypt of the West. Dr. Malachi York spoke on that. And he said that by default, that Dr. York was one of the Coptic priests by default. He was a Coptic priest, and a lot of people kept on talking bad about Dr. York, and they giving him bad reps and stuff. And I came from people that was of Dr. York's school before all that. I came across a lot of them, the real New Orleans that I met here in Baltimore that taught me. So I come from the scholars of New Orleans as teachers, and they taught me a lot, along with me being around the Israelites and around the Moors. And what Rod and Fleurburn said confirmed everything. I've been telling y'all about the Great Mother. Y'all hear me say prayers about the Great Mother. And then it's going back into the divine feminine. And then he broke down how melanated people are going to be turned into crystalline beings. And it deals with the mitochondrial DNA. The mitochondrial DNA is only found in so-called black women. The mitochondria is only found in so-called black women, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. I really hope if y'all can hear me, at least give me a thumbs up, because I'm telling y'all it's some real stuff that I'm finding out. Even a person that study like I do, that read up on stuff, that do research, to get confirmation. And it don't make any sense. Let me see something. Maybe y'all can't hear me. I need y'all to hear me. Fuck that. Can y'all hear me? So back to what I was saying. The mitochondria DNA is connected to only the so-called black woman. The so-called black woman has the mitochondria. It goes back to her. What they also said, that the woman can decide in the womb if it's going to be a male or female. I've been trying to tell people that too. That's how much power a woman really does have. And it is a blessing that a woman does give birth to a man's seed. And if she blesses him with 3 sons, that is his heir or heirs. So that being said, yours truly been talking about the great mother this whole time, and they confirming everything, going back to her, going back to the great mother, going back to all of that, going back into who we are, what we came here to do. It goes back into the Jesuit priesthood. He said that the Jesuit priesthood really was to help bring back and put Isis back on her throne. The real great mother, to put her back on her throne. And I've been telling y'all, like, I always give thanks to the great mother. And you hear me at the end of this, I'll be like, not all the time, but I say at the end, I say like peace, love, light, and darkness, supreme balance, the yin and yang, which balance the universe. And I say that, and I end it, and I say thank you for watching, love you all. I don't get it. I do what I have to do. I say what I have to say. A lot of people don't get it. And now you got people like Fleurburn and Rod Hayes saying this. So thanks to them. Thanks to them. I put the video in the description. To look at the video. Shout out to them. I'm glad that they saying all of this. I'm glad that they put this all out there. I'm glad that they are really letting it be known about the Sudanese bloodline. I'm glad that they talking about who the original Christians were. The original Christians were the Falashan people of Ethiopia, which is also dealing with the Sudanese bloodline. So that's not even what you call a pale-face religion, because the original were our stuff. But it goes back into Haru and Isis or Set. So then they even confirmed that they are using your science from Voodoo, Ifa, Santeria against you, the people that's in power. The people that's in power are using your science against you. They demonize it and they make fun of it. They make fun of you because they know that they got you by giving you their Bible, by giving you their practice. Because they know that their practice is a watered down version of your stuff, but they know that your stuff is more potent and it's more powerful. So they want to keep that going. They don't want you to wake up. They hate the simple fact that if you wake up, game over. But I digress. You know, I just wanted to put that out there. What's happening? What's going on? I love all of you. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. But I wanted to do this short live, let y'all know, please understand that this is not a game. Everything I've been trying to tell y'all, like I said, people tried to shut me down and tried to shut me up. But I'm going to tell you how spirit works, though. And I want people to understand. You might shut me up, but in the words of the great mother, when she told me, she said out her mouth, they can stop you from talking, but I have many more children other than you that I'm going to have come out to the forefront. And she said, don't worry about it. They think they stopped you, but they haven't stopped you. And she told me literally, my son, I'm going to have you take a little break, but you can keep on talking. I'm going to bring others that's going to aid to wake everybody up on my coming. And that's exactly what she said. And she said, when I come, a lot of people are going to be shocked when I reveal who the real creator is. And she said, keep on talking and keep on talking about who I am. Keep on giving me praise. And she told me that. And she was like, that's it. She like, they think they can stop you from talking. I'm going to bring other people out and they're going to start talking the same thing that you're saying, and they're going to elaborate even more. And then when they start elaborating, they're going to come back to you, and then they're going to start asking you stuff. Because she said, literally, I sent you down there myself. So everybody that tried to shut me up, I'm telling you, those that have been trying to do all they could do to stop me, I'm telling you, y'all about to see exactly what the great mother is about to do. All them parasitic energies. And I'm telling you, when the divine feminine come, game over. Because like they said in the video, the Greeks, the name Jesus in Greek is actually Isis. And the Muslims, or Islam is controlled by the Vatican. I said that. The Vatican controls modern day Islam, Christianity, Judaism. Then they talked about the 13th tribe of the Khazars. I mean, the Khazarian Empire, the 13th tribe. I told people about that book, the 13th tribe. He said he broke down the Khazars. He said that the Ukraine is the home of the Khazars. That's actually Khazaria. A lot of people don't know that the people that call themselves Jewish people today come from the Khazarian nation. The Khazars were converted into Judaism. And then he broke that down and said how they converted. But there's a book out stating that the book literally shows that the reason why they converted into Judaism because Genghis Khan, when he was alive, was trying to kill them. And Muhammad was trying to kill them. So they converted into Judaism. They were a warlike people. The Khazarians are warlike people. They nomadic and they war. That's what they do. And he broke down that. And he also broke down Israel. But Dr. Moonby, her show, she literally said that the UN back in 1948, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just trying to paraphrase what she said, that they were going to have Kenya become Israel, but they changed it and moved it to Palestine. Because if they made Kenya Israel, wow, you would have saw how many of us would have been like, whoa, Kenya's Israel. That would have woke us up even more. To talk about that they've been hiding from all of you. And I've been trying to talk on my channel, talking about the Sudanese bloodline, the Moorish bloodline, and also I've been talking about us over here that's so-called black and how we are indigenous to this land, along with many others that are saying that. I'm not the only one saying that. And now you have Rod Hayes and Fleurburn going in on the video that I put in the description box. I kid you not. This is it. I told y'all why I prayed to the Great Mother. They also talked about Mary Magdalene. They talked about who Mary Magdalene really was. They talked about the chosen son and how in Hebrew culture that it's actually the woman that's marrying off her son, and how the Hebrew teachings is also dealing with the woman. The real Hebrew teachings is dealing with the woman, the inheritance, and all of that. And the crazy thing is, the Moors that I'm connected to, Joe, Brett, and Ben, now, they deal with that. They deal with the matriarch, not the patriarch. And I've been telling y'all about the matriarch for the longest. And I've been telling y'all during the time, the Great Mother. Even the time when I was cool with Isaiah and all of them, Isaiah even mentioned the inheritance has the word her in it, letting you know it's dealing with the womb, it's dealing with the woman. Okay, everything on this plane, even Earth. I said Earth is feminine. They said that in the video too. And they said so much that I'm flabbergasted because people were coming out finally saying this stuff. And when they literally said that they're using our magic on us, voodoo, mainly, enough said. And I told y'all about the sister Miss Nebraska. The sister Miss Nebraska said that us over here have the Haitian bloodline. The Haitian bloodline is also connected to the Sudanese bloodline. All of this is not no joke. And then they said how the way they took the slaves from over here to Africa. A lot of people been saying that too. A lot of people coming out saying this. That's why I said, look at that video. I don't care if y'all like what I say. I don't care anymore. But I'm going to keep on talking. Because they're confirming everything I've been telling y'all. And I'm just like, yo, I don't have to say nothing no more. I see why the Great Mother told me I can just chill now. But I'm not going to chill. Because once I start having more DNA explosions, and once I start having her tell me what to put out there, I'm going to start doing it. But guess what? You have Rod and many other people that's coming out to the forefront now. And they're coming out letting you know about the Great Mother. You have Fleurburn talking about the Great Mother. You have all these people talking about the Great Mother now. Hell, I forgot the sister name who's a Ephi priest. I can't pronounce her name, but she's in Houston, Texas. She talk about the Great Mother's energy, or the priestesses, and talk about mommy water and everything. It's not a game. I told y'all, she literally told me, she directly sent me here. I'm not making this stuff up. Like when I supposed to have passed away 2 years ago, I came back so I can start doing what I have to do. I have to do my part now. And thank you to Rod Hayes and thank you to Fleurburn, because now they're waking up people even more. That video, it just debunked a lot of bull crap that y'all been learning from the Western Hemisphere. And that's why I'm like, yo, I'm done. It almost had tears come down my eyes, because I'm like, finally somebody saying a lot of stuff that I want to say that I can't say on here because I don't want to get struck. I don't want nobody coming at me. I don't want nobody already trying to make fun of me and make it think I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and I salute the Great Mother for at least letting me just chill. And everybody think I'm putting some people thought I was putting spells on them. I'm like, I don't do that. All I do is try to wake the people up as much best way possible. That's what I do. I don't go against cosmic law. I don't go against cosmic law. I've been called a demon. I've been called every name in the book. And all I've been doing is talking about the Great Mother and talking about how and what we came here to do. And I've been trying to wake y'all up from when I first really started talking. I started telling y'all that they was using our magic and our stuff on us. And here come Rod and Fleurburn coming out saying this. But yet, I don't know what I'm talking about. But you got these two that's actually confirming everything that I'm saying. Then they telling you about the Great Mother. They telling you about what the real 12 tribes represent. Then there's actually 13. And he mentioned the 13 when they talked about 12. He mentioned the 13. There was a daughter named Diana. Diana is connected to the goddess Diana, y'all, who is none other than Isis or Aset. Don't believe me, look this stuff up. I studied a lot of Dr. York's books. I studied other information, and I'm telling you everything that I know. And Rod and Fleurburn is saying a lot of similar things. Conjure Queen, all these brothers sisters are saying the same thing. Conjure Queen even talked about the darkness, how the darkness is connected to the sheer real power. But the sisters or black women need to understand your real power also starts within your womb. Your womb can create magic and power. But yet, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Here we go, y'all. I mean, I'm sorry for all the talking that y'all hear in the background, but here I am telling y'all what time it is and what's going on. But yet, here I am coming to the forefront, letting you know what's up. And I told y'all the only woman that have the mitochondria is the black woman, the melanated woman, the Moorish woman. That's what I kept on telling y'all. This is documented facts. They talked about the she-wolf that's connected to, I want to say that Dr. York spoke about the she-wolf and how she was the mother of, I think it's Remus and Romulus or something like that. Because I'm trying to go back to when I was reading Dr. York stuff. He spoke on that. How these Caucasian people, they are connected to it. Like, and then they said that he said that the she-wolf is pretty much, she phased in and out the dimensions. Listen, when I say it's stuff going on spiritually in the spirit realm, yes. It's multi-dimensional beings. Many of you are multi-dimensional beings living in the human experience. There's so much stuff going on spiritually that is manifesting physically, and that the only people that can see it are people that have the gift of sight that can actually go with this gift. I don't know what else to say. I'm literally quiet now because I've been saying a lot of this stuff. I've been saying the same thing repeatedly just to wake everybody up. I do it on purpose. That's That's why I say the same stuff repeatedly, to do it on purpose. Is trying to crack open your DNA code so you can go ahead and start doing your own research and start doing and becoming an independent thinker and start questioning everything. Because they don't want you to wake up, because they know when you wake up, melanated people, game over. The 13 tribes of Isis, or a set, or the sisters of Isis, matter of fact, the 13 sisters of Isis, which is a priestesshood. And Isis is just one of her many names. In Greek, her name is Nyx, Nyx. And I came across a video with that. And that was her way of letting me know that I'm with you. Because that came across that video and I didn't even know. I was scrolling through YouTube and then the name just stood out. Nyx. And I was like, let me see this. And then it started talking about who she is. That is one of her 10,000 names. So I just want y'all to know what's up. You know what I mean? I'm not out here to start anything, but I'm here to make y'all all think and also start realizing how you've been lied to throughout this whole entire time. They don't want y'all to wake up. They don't want the black woman to wake up, the so-called black woman in America to wake up. They don't want y'all to wake up because they don't want y'all to wake up to your full power, and then to come to find out that this country itself is actually the real Kemet or Egypt of the West, because of the simple fact is this country was connected to Atlantis. It was connected to Atlantis. This country right here. If you take out the A in Atlanta, and add the IS, you have Atlantis. Memphis, Tennessee. They had a Memphis in Egypt. They've been holding everybody. They've been holding everything away from everybody. So I just want to let y'all know, I'm not going to stay on here too long, but please do your research. Look at the video in the description box. If not, find it on YouTube. Everything that I've been saying, a lot of the time he confirming it. He just that they're elaborating it even more. They're elaborating even more about the Great Mother. They're elaborating more about the priestesshood. They're elaborating more on how they're trying to keep the so-called black woman down in this country. They're also letting you know that we are indigenous to this land. So on that note, y'all, I'm out. I gotta go. I'ma chill and finish watching the rest of the video. I just wanted to give you a quick video on this, and I wanted to give thanks to both of them. And hey, Rod, I'ma holler at you on Facebook, man. You friends on there. I'ma just say good looking on that. And we're gonna chat soon. Hopefully you respond. And remember, because it's been a while. So, we're gonna have a lot of talking to do. And especially when it come down to our great mother, man. So yeah. Like, we really gotta talk about great mother and let it be known what's going on. Alright? And one of these days, Miss Fleurburn, I'll hopefully come across your presence. Along with Condra Queen and many others. I want to let y'all know, all the ones I give a shout out to, I love all of y'all. And I want to say thanks to the Great Mother. I also give thanks to the Great Father. But right now, we are going through the age of the Great Mother actually returning back to her throne. And I want to say peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance to all of y'all. May the Great Mother protect those that are striving for righteousness and actually need the protection of the love and comfort of her. And I want to say Ashe to you all, and I want to say Ayi Abobo, and I want to say peace.